So to calculate how this character's legs should be moving and how they should be locked in world space, what we want to do is calculate how fast this character is moving. And we want to know how fast and in what direction. So it's not just the speed that we're calculating, it's the velocity. The velocity will be directional, so we will know if he's moving forwards, left, right, even upwards and downwards. And once we calculate the velocity, we will likely use that in a number of places. So what we're going to do, within Control Rig, go back to the rig graph. And somewhere before the set full body IK function that we've created, we're going to first call another function which is going to calculate the velocity of the character. So let's create a new function. So in the My Blueprint tab, under Functions, click the plus icon. And I'm going to call this Calculate Velocity. And compile and save. And this should automatically open you up inside the Calculate Velocity function that's just been created. And you'll see that the entry and return nodes are overlapping. So if you just click on one of them and move it down, you'll see the path. So you want it to go from left to right, from entry to return. So our code will go in between this and then it will return. So through the rig graph, it will come down this completed path after displaying the world final foot transforms with this loop. It will come down the completed path, and then we will call Calculate Velocity. So let's click and drag that into the graph. And now what we need to do is hook up the execution paths so it goes from the completed into the input of Calculate Velocity. And then the output of that goes into set full body IK. And compile and save. And now double click on this function to open it again, or we could have just switched to it on the tabs at the top. And here is where we're going to do the logic for calculating the velocity.